Hi everyone! Today we are looking at a new set of art by Mariola Budek. So Mariola is one of my favourite illustrators. She is so immensely talented and everything she produces is just gorgeous. So this is one of the sets that she sends out as a physical set. You can of course buy her illustrations individually and as packs on her Etsy store as digital files, but this is one of the physical packs that she'll send out to you. So you get 3 double-sided bookmarks. I'll just move this to one side so we can see them properly. So there's this one. I think I've coloured this before actually. I'll put it up on the screen if I can find it. And then we've got a little girl with a horse. This one is a girl with what looks like an otter or a water vole, but I'm probably completely wrong. And then a girl and a wolf. These are really wide, very substantial bookmarks, so you might want to use them for something else. They could be, you know, displayed in your colouring room or something. Then we've got the Mariola Budek art bookmark, which as you can see features 4 different girls on it, and it's just got her social links. Then you'll get a greetings card that's blank inside, and it's got this really sweet little illustration of a mermaid girl with her fish. On the back we've got some shells. You'll also get 2 loose illustrations printed out. So this one is a girl with flowing hair holding on to her teddy bear, and then on the back is a really realistic looking rabbit. And then the book itself. So the book is bound with this plastic sort of holder that allows you to easily remove it and have all loose pages. So it just binds it together for when you want it as a book, but then you can remove them all and have them all loose. So there's the cover, and in the cover I've got a little note from Mariola, and it's all illustrated inside the cover as well. This is where you can test your techniques, materials and colours. So there's little thumbnails from throughout the book that you can test, maybe fur for the rabbit, the cat, the snail, and you know, different things you want to test. So she's just telling you here how to use the book, which is what I've just explained. So you take off the strip from the edge and separate your pages to choose your favourite, which is easier to colour rather than keeping it in a bind. Here, I guess you can sample all of your colour palettes and things that you might want to use. So that's the cover. And then here are the illustrations that you get. So this one is called Cute Friends, and it's all to do with little animals and, you know, just being friends basically. So you can see that some of them are winter, some of them will go through all the seasons. It's not just wintry things. We've got a reindeer and a hedgehog and a rabbit on this one. And then a snowman. You can see the little cat as well. And I just love her style so much. The really cute, small, very charming illustrations. Here we've got a little mouse sat on top of a Christmas bauble. And little girl cuddling her snowman teddy with her reindeer ears on. Got a couple of polar bears having a little cuddle. Again, really great practice for fur and things like that. Then we've got Santa himself, the main man. You can see he's carrying his bell and his sack of presents, and we've got a squirrel down here too. Here is a little girl. I'm not sure what she's doing. It looks like she's maybe at some sort of parade. And we've got, I think, a fox. It might be 2 foxes. Now this girl is looking after her bird box. You can see a couple of birds here, and I think, well, this is supposed to be a dog, but initially I thought it was a pig. So yeah, that could have gone wrong if I coloured it wrong. This is a cute little mouse inside a mitten, holding on to a bell. I don't know why I'm describing all of these illustrations. You can see with your own 2 eyes what they look like, but that's just what I do. So yeah, another really cute one. They're all very, very sweet. So this little boy is just so snuggly and sat on his pillow having a little nap with a carrot mobile and his little raggedy doll. Here's the one I've coloured, as you can see. So we've got the girl and her fairy friend. So I coloured this with luminance pencils, Really like how those pencils work on pretty much any paper actually, but this paper is lovely as well. And you can see that I've used the B-Wing paints from KJ Design by Karen on Etsy, link in the description. Basically these B-Wing paints are like a clear paint that has a glitter inside with a certain colour. So this particular one, not sure whether the camera will pick it up, is the green tinged B-Wing paint. There's also blue and red and different colours that you can get hold of. Just adds that little tinge of colour. We've got a leaping rabbit here looking really excited. I think we've moved into sort of the springtime illustrations now. These, I'm not sure what these are. I know these are clovers. I don't know whether these are clover flowers or something completely different. Then we've got a little girl looking at a ladybird, and we've got a snail down here as well. Really love her bobble because it's made out of two little apple things. And a little girl and her cat. These would be really nice coloured or even not coloured and framed and put in a nursery. They're the kind of illustrations that you can just see up on a nursery wall. So we've got the hedgehog taking cover from the rain underneath the mushroom, and he's there with his snail friend. And we've got an owl looking really happy, just perched on a branch. Then I'm thinking, I'm not really sure what this is. It could be a squirrel, but I'm not quite certain. Maybe you guys can give me your best guesses in the comments. Then we've got a boy and a dragon, and you can see there's a couple of other dragons in the sky that he's watching fly around. He's on the edge of a cliff here, and he's got this really cool stick. It's quite a different one, this one. You can see that his hood has the little spikes, the same as the dragon friend has as well. It's almost got a bit of a medievally look to this with the dress and things, so quite different to all the others. This one I coloured as part of a colour along, I think. I'll put it on screen if I can find it now, but you will find the colour along for this in my channel playlists if you wanted to colour along with me. A Halloweeny one. And again, on the same theme, we've got this scary house, haunted house with some bats flying around, and the witch sat on top of the steeple. I want to call it a steeple, but that's a church, isn't it? Yeah, so really like that one as well. Again, in keeping with that autumnal Halloweenish theme, we've got a girl here, and she's holding on to a mouse, which she's showing to the cat, which is, it doesn't seem like a kosher situation there, because he looks super scared. And then even the broom's looking worried. So yeah, some of these are really funny. And then we've got a cat sat on top of the pumpkin or the jack-o'-lantern, and the mice are inside hiding in there. They've got a little candle, and it looks as though this one's trying to cast a spell on the cat, and this one is trying to snip his tail off. So what looks like a really cute illustration is actually quite macabre when you think about it. And then we've got another cat who is just sat there looking very happy with his ball of wool. Get loads of illustrations in this pack, it's fantastic value. We've got a little girl in her pyjamas, and she's just reading her bedtime story. She's got a cute little unicorn headband on. And a little girl colouring her teddy. Again, I think this is one I've coloured. I will put it on the screen if I remember. And we've got a teddy bear inside the stocking holding onto a candy cane ready for Christmas morning. So we've come full circle, and this looks like a little elephant teddy, very cute, made out of little patchwork bits of fabric. This little girl again and her teddy, just nose to nose, very sweet. And then you've got the back cover, so you can go to Mariola's Colouring Fans group on Facebook if you want to add any of your illustrations on there. And this is just little thumbnails of all of them that are contained within this book. So again, maybe if you just want to try quick colour palettes, see how colours go together, test in different mediums, that's absolutely fine. And then on the back you've got all of the names of the colouring pages as well. So link will be in the description for this, where you can buy this book from Mariola's Etsy. As you can see, it's really good value for money. The card and the paper it's got a slight tooth to it, and it's really thick. It's probably some of the best card I've ever coloured on. So again, really love it. Let me know what you think of it in the comments, and I will see you soon on Colour with Claire.